Hello, Internet Magic Man here again from MMOBomb.com, bringing you another first look video. This time it's Fortnite by Epic Games, currently in early access. So the only way to get into this one right now is to buy a Founders Pack. Those start at 40 USD or above, so chances are a lot of people are probably waiting on this one. That's a pretty hefty price tag to be walking in. But there's a lot to go over here. Obviously, in just a first look video, we can't cover it all. But to help me cover the core of the game, I've brought with me Mr. Jason Winter. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty well, and I think they've announced that like 500,000 people have bought this already, so it's still a decent number for, like you said, an early access game. Has a price on it, you know, a little complex, so off to a decent start, I guess.
I sent you a party invite. Did you get it?
Let's see here.
Send you another one.
Try again.
I just did.
Doesn't show you here. Let's see. I mean, I see it in my thing. I'll send you a party invite. Oh, join party. Maybe that's it. Players party you're trying to join no longer exists. Well, this is great.
All right, let me send you another one. Here's another one.
I'll send you one as well. There we go. Does that work?
Yes, found your party invite. I'll go ahead and join it. There we go.
Okay.
You have joined Contenders Party. All right.
We mentioned it's in early access.
Yes. So now notice there's something that happened on my screen, and that's whose screen you're watching, by the way, is mine throughout this whole thing. In the upper left-hand corner, you see home base power. That's kind of what you're trying to do in this tower defendy, buildy, resource gathery, zombie shooty, like all of that shit is all mixed in here. But at the core, you're trying to build up your own home base and thus open up more and more of the map, push back the purple storm, so to speak. Terrible story, by the way. Terrible. It's like
but good voice acting.
Good voice
I
acting.
appreciate voice actor.
You're right. You're right. But it is just bare bones story because who cares about the story? So the home base, you may have noticed, mine went from 4 to 14. The higher your home base power is, the better your heroes are, and additional perks come up through there. Now, we went to 14 because Jason has played over the weekend, and so you're quite a bit ahead of me, I think, right?
Yeah, and I guess because I am the party leader, because I made you join me, then you're going to be doing my stuff, so. And you'll be auto-leveled up, I believe, so it's kind of like a sidekicky kind of thing.
Yeah, and you'll see that again when our heroes get on the screen, how the overall home base power number is changed based on not just Jason joining my party, but random people if I'm just queuing for a random zone and 3 other people jump in. I'm taking a look at the quest tab real quick because I have a lot of quests here. Now, I have a lot completed, but I still have some challenges, some daily quests, some hero quests. My main quest, I'm on Treasured Friends. So some of these are specific to zones on the map, and some of them can be completed in any zone. So something might be a story piece and has to take place in one area, or like you see my current main quest, as long as I get a treasure chest in a 3+ difficulty zone, I'll be able to complete that story. So the quests are probably a bit different all the board, but across the board, but that's what you're going to be doing. Gaining quests so that you can gain schematics, gain survivors, and we're going to get into all those subsystems. But I think, Jason, let's start with let's go do a mission, because that's the core of the gameplay. So if you want to queue us up for something.
All right, we'll do. It's pretty easy. I just go to the play screen, and he can probably show you that as well. And just click play now, and it'll find exactly what you need for your next quest.
I don't have the play now button only 15? Because I'm the party leader.
Oh, why is it sending me to a 15?
Because we're 14.
Yeah, it even says I'm under level, but it bumps up to 25. So
now all I can see on my screen is people joining and the increase to our home base power. Because
it'll be fine, man. It'll be fine.
Right. Now somebody's got to launch it, and it's going to auto-launch in 1 minute and 45 seconds if nobody launches.
I believe you can launch yourself in, and you just press that, and you'll go in, no problem.
I can't. I'm waiting for you.
Okay. Well, I pressed launch.
That's weird.
So you should be zoning in. If not, try pressing it yourself.
I don't even have it.
Oh. Well, maybe once I load in. I've never done this with another person in my actual party before,
haven't either.
So this is a new experience for both of us.
And we're getting bonus XP for our commander XP. That's good. Okay. So
yeah, this is a kind of a
play?
There's a lot of who knows what's going on, but we're just getting stuff. So let's just go with it.
Yeah, I'm not in here. Where am I? I'm just still on the play menu. I can see my quests. Alright, so we're in the game now, and we've got, in this particular mission, a weather balloon's going to be landing in about a little over 16 minutes. And so our objectives, Jason, we got to find the landing site, which procedurally generated, so it's going to be different. You don't get to just memorize all the various missions. And then fortify that spot and defend it. In the meantime, since it's daytime, we're going to be running around and farming some resources up. And you can see that on the left side of the screen. My core resources: wood, brick, steel, blue glow, which is basically the energy source, and other things. So that's pretty much the game right now, Jason, right? I mean, we're not really missing anything, but we can destroy almost everything.
Yep, various stuff going on around, survivors to rescue, and search things. I'm searching this fireplace.
And
finding
that's
bullets in the fireplace. I don't know how that's a good idea.
That's one of the things that I do like, too, is although the mission itself is the same for all of us, because we are all on different quests, there may be things that each of us are doing independently for our own profiles within one bigger mission. I do like that. Hey, there you are.
Yep. I'm playing a ninja. I got a legendary ninja.
Nice. I'm a soldier. I have a legendary ninja too, but I haven't started it yet. I'm rolling with a pickaxe here, pistols, and WASD movement, and I'm just scrolling with the scroll wheel up and down, but of course I could press 1, 2, 3, 4 to switch weapons. What do you got? Oh, Jason's under fire.
I got friends.
Yes, you do. Let me whip out the assault rifle.
Wow, I'm really getting hit too.
Help you out here. Or what, the sniper rifle. Ammo is crafted, by the way, so when you're out of ammo, you can sit there and craft more. Alright, we help clear this?
This area's a little tough. That's one thing, is I haven't found a whole lot of challenge in the early zones yet. But now I'm playing on 15 and I'm kind of underleveled for it. I'm feeling it.
So WASD movement, spacebar jump, hold down shift to run. Moving your mouse is your camera. Now you tab, right now I'm in the combat phase, but if I press Q, I become in build phase, where now I can build walls, floors, stairs, eventually traps, all that fun stuff. Again, I'm scrolling, but you could use F1 through F5 to jump to particular blueprint sections. So if I want to build let's build a floor right here for no apparent reason, and if I want to build it out of different material, I just right-click. So I can build a floor made out of wood, brick, steel.
I've actually stuck myself in a hole here, so I kind of have to build my way out. But I'm a ninja, so I double jump.
Yeah, the badges took a little bit to figure out. Those are not, at least from what I've figured out, those are not individual. The combat, the crafting, the gathering badge progress you see on the right-hand side, is that individual to you, or...
No, I think I've seen other people get it while I've been doing nothing, basically.
Right, so we've achieved the build, we're working towards the silver medal, we've achieved the bronze medal.
I think we're gonna get some friends here.
Yep, I'm already plucking them. And just like every other first-person shooter, if you hold down the right mouse button, you get a zoomed in. If you want to play it third-person style, then just simple left mouse will fire your weapon. Headshots do more damage, yes, so want to go for headshots when you can. Falling damage is a thing, too, by the way. I don't know if you've fallen from any great heights, Jason.
Yeah, but I'm a ninja, so I take less damage.
Now, I have, and Jason probably has this by now, too, it's one of your early kind of traits in your skill up, is that when you smack things, you can get these little circles appearing on them, these blue circles, and if you aim for that, it'll be a critical hit, and you'll kill this stone faster than you would if you weren't targeting those little blue areas. Wow. What did you find? Was that you that found whatever the blue glow thing is on this map? Here's another one. So deposit 4 or 3 blue glow for a building boost, and you'll find items like these across maps all the time to give you different
we got some
perks.
loot over here.
I'm coming. I'm trying to get some metal parts because I know I'm going to need bullets here. Holding R reloads your weapon that you are currently holding, or pressing R. Holding R will craft ammunition if you have the materials to do so.
Here, I need some stuff. I don't need to get this. Let's see.
Aw, you can drop. Yeah. Drop
you go.
it in
All
the
yours.
supply crate. Aw, thank you.
More loot over here. This comes from stuff that other people did, but it just leaves the loot lying around so you can pick it up whenever.
Yeah, so like people get little rewards for stuff like this. Like this one's specific to me. So, and this could be anything. Have you done the troll challenge yet? One of those?
I got it, but I wasn't actually doing it. Other people in the zone were. Let's do this over here, though. This looks fun.
All right, what do we got here? You just flew in there with your sword.
That's what I do. I'm a ninja.
Yeah, so the troll one is a game of whack-a-mole, basically.
Okay.
And these portals appear. One portal appears at first. So since we did this little mini thing, everybody in our party gets a reward if they want to actually come over here and get it.
I was going to head down and help a survivor down here, show them how that works.
Still looking for a treasure chest for my main quest.
Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah, it took me a couple missions to find a treasure chest, so you might have a little bit of an issue.
Our team has revealed 75% of the map.
Landing site spotted. Nice.
And they found the
Any attacks from the
target.
swamp's creatures could corrupt the data.
Help you get up here.
Defenses around the
You poor person who can't double jump. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. Shoot.
That is not going to work the way you built that.
Here, there we go.
There we go. So yeah, the whack-a-mole game, basically, a blue portal appears, and at first it's only one portal, so it's a real easy. As soon as the troll pops out, you hit him. But then it starts becoming more and more portal holes, and the real one only jumps out of one. So it's fun little mini game type stuff in there. Is it gonna let you build that on that angle? Wow, it did, and it totally left me under it.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Go ahead and knock your way out of that.
Yep. So now I'm killing this thing, but if we were under attack, we could also repair this.
Never mind,
So-
because someone else got up there and got the survivor first.
All right, perfect.
Hack your way out.
So if our base, for instance, were built and under attack, we'd be able to run up and repair things as needed.
Do we even know what the launch site is yet? Have we found? Yeah, we did. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
we
behind
did.
us.
It's yeah, northwest of us.
It's to the west. Let's go over there and build a little bit. Show them maybe how that works. So if you look on the map too,
yeah,
you'll
I'm
see
showing
like
them the map right now, so you can see blue glow deposits, health deposits, energy. The purple is the storm, so that's where like the first wave of stuff is going to come from now that we've discovered the landing zone.
Okay, and we've got a ramp here, so that's going to be great. The bad guy's going to funnel right up this just about. So.
And now we get our bonus. Recommended build limit 95. One of the things, though, like Jason said, is at the beginning, you thought, wow, 95? I only have to build like 5 things to defend this. Yeah, that doesn't last very long. Alright, so I'm going to get, instead of building myself, I'm going to get a shot of you guys building. So we're covering the landing zone. And it looks like Jason and Icy Death here are specializing in brick building.
I'm actually going to make some metal walls right here so that they'll have a tough time getting through. Because they're probably going to, because we can see like where that little shaded area on the mini map is. That's where he said where the wave's going to come from.
Yep.
So if we defend over this way, we know that we'll be able to stop them for the most part.
We've got about 7.5 minutes to build. This particular one we can't trigger in advance, so we do have a 7.5 minute timer that we're going to have to just wait out as we build. Some missions will give you whatever you're protecting, like if you're protecting the Atlas, Jason, you can trigger that early.
Right.
So if you're done building, you just go ahead and trigger the invasion. We don't have any traps set up yet.
I was going to set one up right here. A little ceiling zapper on the ceiling area I'm setting up right here.
Look at
So I'll
that.
do that.
Little ceiling zapper. Yeah. Come on under, buddy.
So let's see this guy. Let's see, what is anybody else doing? Anybody building up high here? No, not that I can see. Now I can make a door. Why don't you go ahead and make a door? Show them how to do that. You remember that?
Yep. All right, so I'm going to edit. Where do you want it? On this pane here?
Yeah, either one.
All right, so I'm going to edit this by pressing G. Now it gives me a 3x3 grid of this wall, and all the panes in that wall are lit right now. If I just left click and confirm, it can
you go.
take out 2 panes in the middle and create a door that now we can open, although it really doesn't make sense because I don't think we can go in the landing zone.
Oh, we can't? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
well, maybe
this
not
is-
yet.
It's not the Atlas one, so.
You know what? Yeah, probably not. Anyway, I'm going to put a trap right here. Again, thinking they'll come up this way. And something else you can do is you can make walls of various sizes, which I'm going to do right here in a second.
Yep, I'm actually
Like
going to
the-
go put on top of yours, right here, give me a little fancy sniper's nest since I'm sniper rifling this up.
There you go.
So I'm going to edit this, get rid of these 6, and go ahead and left click and build little walls like that. Give us a nice little sniper's nest here with a little bit of protection from below. Because some of these zombies do have the ability to throw things, blow things up. They do have ranged abilities. It's not just wave after wave of people running at you. Although there are quite a few of those, too.
Yeah. So we still got 5 minutes left. Let's see.
Do I have materials? Okay, so I'm going to hold down R and create some pistol ammo. There we go. Now I got 120 pistol ammo. My sword is in bad shape, but that's all right. If we need to, we'll craft another
make
one
another
of those
one,
real
yeah.
quick.
Maybe show them how to craft real quick. Which you can only do on... That's one of the not great things about this. You can only do the crafting when you're in a zone. You can't do it, like, from your menu screens or anything.
Yeah, bullets.
So it's a bit of a pain in the ass on that level.
Yeah, bullets. My weapon's durability is low. Well, then I probably shouldn't be swinging it at trees.
Probably not. No, use your crafting tool for that.
Alright, so I'm pressing I, go into my inventory so you can see all the crafting stuff that I have available. I need a new sword, so I'm going to go to my melee weapons. And what do I want here? This is the homemade ruler sword. I'm gonna make a green, Jason.
A green? A green what?
I'm gonna make a fire axe, a copper fire axe.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't have enough metal scraps.
Oh. Yeah, that's something you find when you're going around the world. You got to find enough of the, not only the basic stuff, the basic wood, metal, and brick, but you got to find other stuff, either in treasure chests or in
Smacking cars. Smacking cars is a nice way. And that's one of the things that you're going to find yourself doing a lot, is doing repeating missions more to farm up materials than to actually gain anything out of the mission. So I guess I'm just going to make another handmade ruler sword. We'll hit C and craft that. Now it'll be in my backpack, which 32 out of 50, 33 out of 55.
You need some
now.
more stuff? Give me
And
another drop here.
I'm going to equip the one that has metal scraps. Metal scraps? No metal scraps.
Nah, just basic stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. I made a homemade ruler sword, so everybody got to see what it was about.
Okay.
Let's go back to take a look, because I got some purple weapons recently too, but I can't create any of that stuff. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, I'm saving. I'm mostly saving my. I'm mostly doing greens and grays with occasional blues.
Yep.
Want to save up my other stuff for later.
Same here. I'm not spending any of the materials that I have for the epics yet. All right, we got 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Taking a look at traps. So in my backpack, you see I've got wall spikes, I've got the ceiling electrical field, wall darts, a ceiling gas trap, and some gray wall spikes. I picked up an epic wall darts, Jason, but I haven't crafted that yet.
Yeah, like I said, because it's been pretty easy. Most of you can get stuff with just gunfire. Traps have not been that much of a use to me at lower levels yet. Now, maybe this one especially, I'm kind of trapping a little extra just because it is going to be a bit higher level, so I'm a little wary of what could happen.
Now, granted, we haven't built the fort to end all forts yet, but
Yeah, look at Icy Death up here. He's just like all snipery.
we have built 30 items, and we'll get a bonus to our scores and rewards at the end if we stay under 95. So I think we're well within there. But I'm hoping, Jason, that we're not using our lower level experience and vastly underestimating about what's about to happen here.
It could be interesting. This one could be a little hairy. So I'm building a few extra walls here, just because.
All right, so
Just
if
in
Icy's going to
case.
be up there, I'm going to take position in my little crow's nest here. And we'll start
I'll
to create, like, a triangulation. Hey, we survived a day.
I will stay down here.
Commander XP, yes! All right, that's going to give me a skill point, so we'll be able to show that after the match. After the match, we're going to go through quite a few tabs, and we're going to go through some of them in a little more detail and some of them in almost no detail, because there's a lot here, and we talked about this on the free-to-play cast, that this game, there's way more than I thought was going to be in this mashup, as far as sending out squads and using NPC defenders and arming them and finding survivors, and then, oh, by the way, leveling up weapons and heroes and survivors, or retiring them and putting them in your collection so that you can complete your collection. I mean, it's just so much to do. And I will say this, the game is not the best at teaching you all of these things.
Now. I'm going to put a healing pad over here just in case you need to retreat and come up here for something. I'll put stairs back behind.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. Yeah, and what this makes me think of, it's like a lot of games will launch and they'll have like basic systems in place, you know, MMOs or PvP games or whatever, and they'll add stuff over time. This game feels like it added everything at once. Now, granted, it's been in development for like 6 years, so maybe that's different, but there's just a ton here.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
We got to protect the balloon. While it downloads files, it's going to download 16 over time.
So we got 8 minutes we got to defend. Here they come. Are they going around this way? Shit. I didn't defend this way.
Yeah, they are. Quick.
Defense is over here.
Oh, man, that was a clutch wall by me. All right, you build, I'm going to kill.
Okay, well, hang on.
I have no shield left, but I'm all right on health. So upper left-hand corner, you can see blue, which is my shield, green, which is my core health, and then orange, or yellowish, which is my actual energy as far as, like, sprinting. It's a stamina meter. And then it replenishes over time. Shield does as well. Oh, we got a pitcher of bones over here. Oh, now they're coming the way you thought they were going to come.
Okay, I'm still going to build some more walls over here, though.
Take some headshots here. Reload.
How you doing over there?
We're good.
All right.
We're headshotting the shit out of just some basics. Nobody creeped down under there, did they? No. Okay, good. Now, if he's going to go assault rifle, I'll stay with my sniper rifle.
I'm going to inform Icy Death that we got a health pad back here because he's a little low.
All right. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
We got this. We got this. Yeah,
that is one thing that I will say for the game is the AI is not stupid. You can bottleneck it in certain areas, but I have been somewhat impressed with the AI's ability to find a path on some points. I love when whatever your target is, though, is like at the top of a hill with one ramp going up to it. Then the AI is pretty much assed out. But I've seen the you disagree with me. It sounded like I've seen the AI come up with some pretty creative paths to something I didn't think they were going to be able to get.
When they don't have that, though, they just file through the one area, and then you have no problem.
Right.
Practically.
Seriously?
That sounds bad. Oh, there's a big guy. I can't see it because his tree's in the way. We gotta destroy that tree. Getting in the way of my sniping. Go for it.
Another file.
Go ahead, I got you, Jason.
You're a little ninja.
Little under 5 minutes. Now, I'm also, if you're watching the screen, notice on the right-hand side, I'm getting completion for other quests as well. like killing
Bomb guy.
husks. Boom, propane.
Don't forget your grenade, too.
I love some of the monsters.
Data's looking good.
Damn, lots of big guys on this one.
Going in. I can do it. Okay, maybe not. I'm running.
Yeah. You went in. Get out. What am I 41 of something? 41 of 500 on husk extermination.
Okay, yeah, I had that quest a little earlier. What are they doing now? They're still just coming from over here. I think once I blocked off that other zone, they just stopped coming this way. Stopped coming that way.
Yeah, also something to note here is that they don't always come from just one location. You could have purple storm clouds in multiple locations.
Oh, little guys.
That kind of surround the target in some cases, that make defense even more difficult because you've got to defend from multiple sides. In this map in particular, we've just got the one. Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yep, and guys do that occasionally.
That's,
oh wow! You.
Yeah,
Man,
I got ripped apart because I had my map open.
Don't forget my. You're fine. I was gonna say I had that healing pad up there if you needed it.
I had my map open and got
these
ripped
little jumper
apart.
dudes.
I was showing the viewers that there was only one purple cloud on this particular map. Oh my god. Get out of here.
Use your melee, man.
I switched
3
to
minutes left.
handgun and
3
just
minutes,
tore
you
them
got
apart.
this. See if I can get him. Didn't get many. Running away, running away. Oh, I went the wrong way.
That's alright, these little jumpers keep jumping in here and I just keep pistoling them down. Not opening my map again, guys. You aren't getting a free kill. Alright, let's switch back. Alright, let's do a little melee just so the viewers can see some melee action. I'm not going to stay out here too long being the weakest of the party. And my shield's gone. It's time to get out of here.
This is just like PvP with Troy. We gotta carry you.
Oh, you dick.
Yeah.
Alright, let me run up to the heal pad. Who? Damn it!
There's a stairs right there. Stairs right there, man.
No, somebody built a floor there. Up those steps. By your trap.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go use it again. Alright, there we go. 1.5 minutes, Jason.
We can do this. We got this. This one's definitely a little more challenging than what I've done so far. Not too bad, really.
Whoa, big guy. Big guy incoming.
Using your grenades?
I have not. Not from where I was.
Getting reports that your fort has uninvited guests. Go 86 them.
Alright. So we're gonna chuck a grenade from here.
Grenade.
There we go.
Ooh.
Looking good.
You shock-a-laka.
Nice. Shooting the propane tank so that it explodes. There's nothing more satisfying than
Yeah.
that.
Just going head on with that big guy.
Damn. 38 seconds.
So yeah, grenades are his special ability. Mine is this pink guy. Mine's that zap zoom forward that you see in the occasion.
File successfully retrieved.
But every character has some slightly different set of stuff, which you'll probably see when we do the
Yeah, and if you if you want to play if you're in dire need of resources, you might want to switch to Outlander, for example, because that'll give you some different abilities and traits that make gathering materials faster. So you're playing a ninja, I'm playing a soldier. There's Outlander that specializes in the craft or the gathering.
And the constructor specializes in the crafting.
Yep.
You collected
That's the last
all
one.
the files. Amazing.
Look at that. All 16 files, Jason.
So,
Yeah.
good job. The data you collected planted will help us
I
locate
can't hold any
survivors
more
and
bricks. I'm
points
at
in the storm.
$9.99 on bricks.
We got a gold star.
Yes, we did. And we got the build bonus.
So the nice thing about this, if you'll notice, it just does a team score. So even if you didn't like have the greatest combat or didn't do all the building, everyone still gets, I think, the same kind of XP basically.
Yeah, the same final team score. So now we dish out Commander XP. Oh, that's right, the boost, the daily boost. 6,300 XP and 2 skill points. Now, these chests start at level 1, and based on the badges or the medals that we get for various accomplishments, the level loot goes up and keeps upgrading the final chest that we'll get to open. In this case, we'll be opening a level 4 chest. Alright, so let's return to home base. Still didn't find a treasure chest in that map, but that's alright. That's alright. Let's open our level 4 loot, Jason, see what we get. Got some people, some survivors, crafting item, the rotating gizmo, crafting, that's for some more advanced things, and some hero XP, 690 hero XP. Alright, so let's start on heroes, I think. I mean, that's probably the best way to start. So right now, you've got your primary hero. You can get a squad bonus to add support. Right now, I don't have those unlocked yet. I don't know if, do you? Do you have either?
Yeah, I do have one
of
squad
them?
bonus guy unlocked.
So you can slot an extra hero there to kind of give 20% of their stats to the primary hero that you're playing, just as a support. And then also mission defenders, which I do have one slot open. They can be deployed when on a mission, so it's kind of summoning your own NPC. You do have to arm them and give them ammo, but at the end of a mission, if they have, you get that weapon back and you get any remaining ammo back into your inventory. As far as who you play as the hero, let's investigate that. Right now, I'm playing Rescue Trooper Ramirez. That's somebody you're going to get right off the bat. Now, I've leveled her up to, she's now level 8 of 10, and I have plenty of XP available from Hero XP chips, so I'm going to level her up again. Confirm, make her level 9. Notice her base power by herself is going up. Level 10 of 10, and so now Ramirez is max level, so without support and other characters in there, Ramirez isn't going to get more powerful than the stats you see here.
Although I believe you can unlock the additional stars to give you more ranking on the skill screen.
Correct.
Skill tree.
Correct. So let's talk about that. If you want to change heroes, by the way, very easy. Just change heroes. Not hard stuff. Now, why are these locked for me? Oh, okay. Slotting restricted. Hero requires leadership skill. So all these heroes that I have, I don't have the. Oh, that's not where I want that anyway.
You're going to spend at least a lot of your opening time in this game just being lost in the menus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, squads. Let's talk about squads. You've got a couple different types. Survivor squads. So, I have EMT and Fireteam Alpha unlocked. Did you get Gadgeteers yet?
No. I've got Corps of Engineering and Scouting Party in addition to those two.
Oh, okay. So, I've been able to slot one squad member. I can finally slot a leader in my EMT squad. I need a lead surgeon, so I have that lead survivor. Let's go ahead and select that so we can add that. That's awesome. And again, these characters level up, but notice that it's a different level up chip. It's a different experience chip. So you are farming the shit out of resources in this game. Not just basic resources, but actual experience for different targets. And that doesn't even touch, Jason, that you're doing the same thing for your weapons, too.
Not even for your weapons, for the schematics to make the weapons.
To make the weapons. Right.
And then you're also doing it for everything else. It's like, yeah, all right.
Now, I do have expedition squads unlocked, which means I can send teams out on, basically, this is really familiar to WoW players, right? As far as garrison stuff goes. It's that type of deal. Build a squad and then send them out to go do, in this case, chop wood. 4 hours and expires in 30 minutes. Deploy a crack team of loggers to gather the finest lumber of the land, and they'll come back with some chopped wood. I haven't done any of those yet. Defender squads, if you're defending your home base, is the only one I have unlocked. You can add players to, or survivors and defenders to this squad to help you if you're going to do it by yourself. Holy cow. You want to talk about skills? I'll pull up the skill tree, Jason.
Sure thing. There are, as you can see, apparently going to be 8 different sets of skills between skills and research. I've only unlocked the first 2, the skill tree 1 or research tier 1. And if you look at one of them, you can see it's got that kind of skill grid, whatever, Path of Exile-ish kind of thing. As you play, that was the XP we were getting. That XP we got at the end. Magic Man's probably got a couple points right now.
I do have 2, so we're taking a look at some things.
So he can slot around, he can go around, and you can choose the order in which you get them to some degree. In my case, I've gone to really make sure I unlock my ninjas and my outlander, because I really want my ninja to level up. You can go different directions, they give you different skills. I had that little supply drop thing I was leaving from Mike, that's a skill on here that you can put in your bar, and go on any hero, so that's the sort of thing you can put in here, and a lot of them just give you a little bonus of stats and so on. So then if you go to research, this is something else that you also can level up and get points for. Mike probably has a few research points, so you can collect them. They accumulate. It's kind of like offline leveling. It gives you XP as time goes by, and you can again buy nodes with this as well. Mostly just stat increases. Some of them will give you like party stat increases. There's 1 here or 2 on this page at least that increase my backpack size. I can carry more items. What else? What are some of the other stuff here? Increase range of melee weapon damage, and so on and so forth. So yeah, and this is only page 1. Page 1 of 4 for each
right.
of these. Like, we're not even close to being through all of this. There's just so much here.
To get to research tier 2, I'm showing on the screen right now, you have to have 20 nodes purchased in research tier 1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unlocked, and you can't see that, but now you can see that I'm hitting things that require 375, 800, 800. So quite a few research points. Again, though, Jason, as you pointed out, this is something that you accrue even while you're offline.
Yeah, you can see down there. It says on mine, plus 54 per hour. So I get basically about 1 per minute. You'll probably see them tick by even as we just sit here and talk about this.
Now, what do we need to unlock tier 2 in here? Unlock Hero Squad Tactical Ops slot, Van or Astro Van. So it's got a quest requirement and a prerequisite to unlock Skill Tree tier 2. So we're both, even with Jason playing, a day or 2 longer than I, we're both still in tier 1 trees.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
They put a lot of progression in this.
All right, let's take a look at the loot. I opened all of my pinatas, but I'll buy an upgrade llama with my V-Bucks, which is the cash shop currency, but you do get that as a reward for a number of different quest types, so you can farm that to a certain extent in the game, albeit probably at a slower pace. 700 I have right now, so I'm just going to buy 7 upgrade llamas. The Old Faithful llama, packed with a variety of goodies and upgrade materials, contains at least 4 items, 1 rare, has a high chance to upgrade. Are you sure you want to buy? And I'm going to open these if you want to talk about llamas a little bit here.
What's there to talk about? They talk funny and you can whack them.
They are pretty funny. By the way, this whole opening... Oh, there's some more Founders coins. Nice. This whole opening, all you're doing... Watch, the llama's eye. It follows the damn mouse. So just hold down left, give it a whack, and get your stuff. Pretty much just a fancy card pack, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
But the animations, this takes forever, so if you hold down the right or the left mouse button, it will fast forward here. So you can just jump. Oh, and I got an upgrade, Jason. Smacked it, and it changed to silver.
Nice. I've gotten a couple gold myself.
A green. I haven't gotten a gold yet. I've gotten a bunch of silver. Green, and 3 blues. Oh, and I got one of the upgrades where you get to choose. Do I want a rare shotgun or a rare assault schematic? I'm going to take assault because I like playing Ramirez with an assault rifle.
See, whereas I'm not a big fan of the assault rifles. I feel like they use too much ammo, at least in my opinion. I like the machine pistol. I've been trying that out. That's pretty good.
Got another epic survivor.
Oh.
Fast forward. Well, how many do I have left? Oh, by the way, maybe a YouTuber can help with this. I have 2 pinatas left. I've noticed that you can't get out of this screen until you open them all.
Oh.
When I had 10 or 12 in there before the recording, and I opened a couple and I was going to save the rest for the recording, even hitting escape doesn't do anything.
They don't want you to forget about your loot.
Yeah, maybe I'm missing something. Oh, I got an epic upgrade. Which do I want, assault or sniper? I'm gonna take the sniper. Sitting on 270 founders coins, so I should probably spend those at some point.
Oh yeah, raking it in.
And last one, nothing special. Some more founders coins. So lots of stuff unlocked here. Are we missing a menu? I mean, we've been to the armory. Or we haven't been to the armory per se, but we did see this stuff when I was crafting a weapon inside the game mode. This is just where everything is stored.
If you go to the armory page real quick, you'll see that this is kind of like your overall inventory. But unfortunately, like I said, everything but your actual like weapons and stuff. Like you can't look at those unless you're in the game. You can look at your schematics, but you can't look at the stuff your hero carries with you. But here you can see everything you've got. And if you're wondering about all the stuff we've got, there are ways that they have for you to like get rid of duplicates, get something out of them. They have collections you can slot them into. You get some bonuses for putting stuff into your collection. So if you have like multiples of the same schematic or same hero, you can dump them in there.
I'm gonna slot a few Outlanders here while you're talking.
Yeah, there you go. So you can do that. You can also recycle equipment items. You can only do that when you're in the game because you can only touch your items there. That'll also help you clear out some bag space, get you a few components. So they do have some systems in place to help you deal with all the crap you're going to get, all the excess, all the duplicates. Like I said, it's just like it's like a game that's been out for like 3 years, and they put all these systems in to deal with, I guess, issues that were probably brought up during the alphas, I suppose.
I'm heading on to level 9 here. Notice that my collection, level 9, gets me a skill point. I thought that was kind of weird, Jason, the first time I saw that there were skill points in the collection book. But like you said, you're going to be getting rid of a ton of duplicates over time. So, all right, it didn't seem as weird after I took that into consideration.
Sure.
As far as Cash Shop, briefly, not really much to talk about besides exactly what you see card games do, selling the llamas instead of packs with the V coins. That's a bit of contention right now.
Yeah, there's apparently a controversy. Like you stop getting the easy to do quest after a while or something, and roughly the only way to progress is to buy packs. I don't know. I've definitely looked really hard into what the Reddit thread says, and I haven't gotten to the point where stuff isn't still coming at me, so I don't want to speak too much about it. Epic has said, we understand this. We're going to look into it. So hopefully they're going to take care of that. Otherwise, people are like, it's pay to win. You have to pay to progress or whatever. So, yeah,
so
hopefully
it's
they're going
something
to
to keep
take care
an
of
eye
that.
on, and it's early access. Also, if you bought a cheaper Founders Pack, there's an option to upgrade to the other Founders Packs at a fraction of the price, taking into account that you already bought a cheaper Founders Pack. So, nice way to upgrade if you decide you're enjoying the game. All in all, Jason, what's your final word right now? There's still, I believe this is like the most incomplete first look ever. Just because there is so much going on here. I'm not liking the fact that I have to refer to guides that other players have put together online to learn certain things. I think there's a lot of stuff that Epic has to put in the game to teach other players instead of having, Joe Blow do a YouTube video on it. But there is a lot here that is still piquing my interest. And I think it's growing on you from what you said, too.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it, when we talked on Thursday during the cast, we're like, we'll do the first look early next week, so, get a little more in over the weekend. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine. I'll play a little bit because I have to. And then over the weekend, I was like, I played more because I wanted to. So that was what kind of got it for me. I actually thought about the game when I was away. I was like, I got this other quest I'm going to do. I got to get to that when I get back in. I got to, level up my ninja or whatever. So, yeah, the fact that it did kind of grow on me over the weekend and changed me from a meh to a pretty decent thumbs up at this point. Again, I think they, like we say, I think they have a lot of complexity here, a lot of systems. They're going to have to do a better job of explaining all that, maybe even simplifying some of it. Stuff like a really simple thing they could do, just stop having XP for all the different things and make it all one type or something. That's the sort of thing that just seems like an unnecessary complication that's just there because they can.
I get why they're doing it, but it's annoying.
It's going to be not great in the long run. I think at some point, like we see this with a lot of games, where they, 2 or 3 years in, they do some big simplification of their mechanics. This game is destined for that at some point, I think.
Now, if you're looking at me slotting these things and asking why I'm putting things in my collection, even if I only have one of them, it's because I know I'm gonna get them again. I mean, this is all base level stuff.
Especially if it's low level, grays, maybe even some greens. Yeah, you don't really worry too much about it.
But that's it. Jason, is this going to be something you're going to be maybe streaming? And if you're doing it on yours, you want to plug that?
Yeah, the funny thing is, I found that it's not that entertaining to stream. Like, I tried watching a little bit, and I just wasn't that entertained by it, so I don't know how much I'll stream it, but, you know, twitch.tv/Jason, like there for everything else I stream, blah, blah, blah.
All right, I'm Magic Man from MMOBomb.com. This has been Fortnite. Let us know what you think of the game in the comments below, and until next time, gang, stay safe. We'll see you on the servers.